Hello and welcome to Real Men Feel. This is your host, Andy Grant. I'm an author, coach, and healer. You can learn more about me at theandygrant.com. Today, we're exploring the power of words, especially the words we use when talking to ourselves. I'm going to share some tips on moving from belittling language to empowering phrases that you can use in your own self-dialogue as well as in conversations with others. One of my favorite things in coaching clients is just listening to people and noticing what words they repeat the most and pointing out how often those words are working against them. Words have energy, and our wording expresses our subconscious beliefs. Words also express our thoughts, and our thoughts become things. We put out words into the universe, and they are reflected back to us. Now, we all have inner dialogue, the way we speak to ourselves in our own head, or sometimes out loud, and outer dialogue we have with other human beings, or animals perhaps even. But we need to notice both types of communication. Do you speak to yourself the way you would to your best friend, a child, your mom, a spouse? Or are you much harsher? Right? Are you a tyrant in your own language, the way you treat yourself? I invite you to raise your awareness of the words that you use. Now, I've had the great privilege to visit 4 different countries in Africa and go on a number of safaris. And in Africa, what people are always interested in seeing are the big 5, what they called. That's the lion, the leopard, the rhino, the elephant, and the African buffalo. Now, we're not going to talk about the big 5, but what I call the big shitty 5. Those are the most disempowering words and phrases that we can all avoid for a much better life. Number 1 is have to or need to, right? I have to. All the things I need to do tomorrow, the next day, like have to. It feels so heavy. Nobody looks forward to what they have to do. But I want to point out that you always have a choice. You don't have to do anything. It really is a choice. If you have a job that you hate, like, oh, I have to go to work. No, you don't, right? You live in a free country. You can quit any job you don't like. You got to deal with the repercussions and the fallout, but you have a choice in everything that you do. I invite you to elevate the have to, need to phrase to I get to, right? It's a choice. I get to do this. I get to go to work. I get to go see my miserable boss. I get to take out the trash, right? It feels different. There's a lightness to it. It's more empowering, upbeat, or at the very least, it's neutral. So I invite you to remove have to from your vocabulary, and your life will feel so much lighter and brighter. It really will. If you want to take it even further, try using I am blessed to, right? That comes from such a place of deep gratitude and ownership, right? Every day we get here on earth, it's a blessing. It really is. So live and speak that way. Treat everything as a blessing, and that is the most empowering language you can use. Have to and need to, it's operating from scarcity and from fear, right? There's an implied negative consequence. I need to or else, like something's bad is going to happen. So again, invite you to go, I get to, or even further with I am blessed to. That's number 1. Second of our big shitty 5, shitty big 5, big shitty 5, either way, is can't. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do whatever. It's simply not true. This is disqualifying language. It's ruling things out when it's just not true. This is an infinite universe. There are infinite possibilities. Saying that you don't have the capacity to do something, you don't have the ability to do something, you don't have the power to make a new choice and change your life. Sorry, friends, that's just bullshit. So step into ownership and empowerment with your language. Instead of can't, try I choose not to, and I don't want to, right? Own your choice. I can't really means I won't. It can mean I'm scared, I'm resistant. Just own your choices. Again, this all comes down to your free will. Number 3, this makes me. We've all done this. You made me this. You made me that. You made me so angry. You made me so sad. You made me so upset. Nobody can make you anything. We own our reactions. We own our emotions. We are giving our power away when you say, you made me whatever it is. Giving someone else that power and agency over our emotional state. it's no way to live. Sorry. And I speak from great experience on this. Nobody can make you feel any way without your permission. Now, you may be so used to giving your power away that you don't realize you've made the choice, but you do control your emotions. Thoughts come before your emotions. So if you're feeling a way that you don't like, examine your thought. Nobody made you that way. It's the thinking that you chose. So you can always control your choice to manage your emotions or not. It is my choice how I interpret anything that is said to me and whether or not I internalize it and make it part of my identity. So instead of you make me, just say, I feel sad. I feel angry. I feel angry when you do whatever. I feel angry when I notice you do X, Y, right? I get stressed out. I'm frustrated by X, Y, Z. Express your feelings without blame being part of it. Don't push them onto anybody else. Number 4, should. I've heard this one since growing up. My dad was big in AA, and don't should on me and stop shoulding all over yourself were popular phrases that he would always talk about. But I should be more. It's really operating from judgment, from horrible self-judgment. There are always multiple possible outcomes. Judgment says there is only one acceptable outcome. Comparison is the thief of joy, right? Every result is meant to serve you. Should means we are outcome dependent and we miss the lesson from a different outcome. So the alternative to shoulding on yourself is I'm committed to, or I want to, or better yet, I will. Again, not that I should, I will. Like, own your choice. Own the authority over your own life. Stop giving your power away. Should can also come up when talking to others. You're shoulding all over them. So instead of that, you could say, when I was in that situation, I did X, or I invite you to do Y. Don't should on yourself or others. That's number 4. And finally, number 5 of our big shitty 5, try. There is no try. Yoda has been telling this for centuries, right? Do or do not. There simply is no try. Try already has the energy of giving up, right? Try implies doubt. It's a backdoor out in your own language. I'll make an effort, but I'm pretty sure that it won't happen. It allows for giving up. It allows for failure from the very start. Release the try and embrace the why. What's your reason for doing whatever it is you want to do? Declare and believe in what you are doing and throw try out the window. So that's the big shitty 5. Things to avoid. Well, first, before you can avoid them, you have to notice them. So raise your awareness, perhaps even just on a notepad throughout the day, throughout the week. Track how many times you say one of these things, and that'll help you change it, because first you have to notice it. So avoid have to, need to, can't, this makes me feel, should, and try. So have fun over the next few days or weeks logging your use of such disempowering language and try some of the alternatives, and I promise you, you'll feel better. Wherever you're discovering Real Men Feel, please like, subscribe, follow, comment, and share this with somebody. You can always email me your reaction and comments at realmenfeel@gmail.com. If you want to explore having a conversation with me and getting clarity on what you want and what's in your way, visit theandygrant.com/talk. Until next time, be good to yourself, especially the way that you talk to yourself.